Do you ever feel like adult life has squeezed all the magic out of your world? Caught in a daily grind of work, bills, and responsibilities, the vibrant colors of your childhood imagination seem to have faded to gray. You're not alone. But what if there was a way to rediscover that lost wonder, to find magic in the mundane, and to reconnect with the joyful, dreaming child you once were? Today, we're exploring a book that holds the key to doing just that. Welcome back to DreamAIReview. In this video, we re-diving deep into the enchanting world of the Land of Endless Dreams by the talented Vietnamese artist and author Jun Pham. This isn't just a children's story. It's a powerful guide for every adult who feels weighed down by the pressures of reality. We'll break down its profound messages and give you practical modern steps to reawaken your inner child. Find joy in the small things and transform how you see the world. Stay with us to learn how a journey into a magical land can help you navigate the complexities of your own life. The first core idea from the Land of Endless Dreams is a powerful reminder. Growing up does not mean you have to lose your childhood wonder. The story introduces us to Mr. Thao, a man drowning in the realities of adult life. His days are a monotonous loop of work and worry, a constant struggle to make ends meet at his small barbershop. His world is practical, predictable, and devoid of magic. In stark contrast lives Mi Goi, the little girl he adopted, whose mind is a universe of fantasy, centered around a magical place she calls Minamon. To the weary Mr. Thao, her imaginative games are often just noise, a distraction from the harshness of his reality. He has forgotten what it feels like to dream. This dynamic is something many of us experience, get so focused on our careers, our finances, and our never-ending to-do lists that we start seeing imagination as unproductive or childish. We trade storytelling for spreadsheets and daydreaming for deadlines. But the book argues this is a profound loss. As the character Uncle Tu, he wisely says, dreams or reality depend on how we think. Children still live in the real world, but they still dream. Importantly, they are still very happy. This isn't about escaping reality, it's about enriching it. It's about allowing yourself to see the world not just for what it is, but for what it could be. Your imagination isn't a flaw. It's a superpower that can turn sadness into joy and loneliness into connection. It's the tool that helps you find light even in the darkest of times. So, here is your first action step. Schedule 5 minutes of unproductive imagination time today. That's it, just 5 minutes. Set a timer on your phone. During this time, you are not allowed to solve a problem, plan your day, or think about work. Instead, let your mind wander freely. Look out the window and imagine a story for a person walking by. Listen to a piece of instrumental music and visualize the world it creates. Or simply close your eyes and ask yourself, what if? Let go of the need for a practical outcome. The goal is not to achieve anything, but simply to exercise a part of your mind that modern life has told you to ignore. Reclaim your right to dream, one small moment at a time. The second profound message from the book is that true love is often silent, expressed not through grand declarations, but through quiet acts of protection and sacrifice. In the Land of Endless Dreams, the relationships are built on this very foundation. Mr. Thao, despite his stern exterior and frequent frustration with Mi Goi's chaotic energy, reveals his deep love through his constant worry and his ultimate journey to save her. When his anger leads to an argument that mysteriously sweeps Mi Goi into the dream world of Minamon, his immediate, unhesitating action to follow her speaks volumes. He doesn't say "I love you" with words. He proves it by braving an unknown, fantastical world filled with bizarre creatures like the catfish from children's dreams and the guiding butterfly tribe. This principle is mirrored in Uncle Tu, a character born from imagination who embodies selfless guidance and protection without asking for anything in return. And even Mi Goi, in her innocence, gives the greatest gift of all. She brings light, color, and joy back into Mr. Thao's muted world. The story beautifully illustrates that the most powerful forms of love are often the least visible. They are in the small, consistent actions we take for others. The meal prepared for a tired partner, the patient listening to a friend's problems, the willingness to step into someone else's world, no matter how strange it seems, simply because they need you. In our hyper-connected but often disconnected world, we sometimes forget that love is a verb. It is an action, a choice, a daily commitment. Your action step for this idea is to perform one small, silent act of love today. This isn't about seeking recognition or thanks. It's about expressing care through action. It could be as simple as making a coffee for a coworker who looks stressed, without saying a word about why you're doing it. It could be taking on a chore at home that your partner usually does, just to lighten their load. Or it could be sending a text to a friend with a link to an article or a song you think they'd enjoy, with a simple message like thinking of you. The key is that the act itself is the message. Focus on the giving, not the receiving. And notice how this small shift in focus strengthens your connections in a more meaningful and authentic way. The third and perhaps most vital lesson from Mr. Thou's journey is the urgent need to slow down and consciously experience life. The adult world, as the book shows, is a relentless whirlwind of pressure. Mr. Thou is so caught up in this storm that he loses his patience and, more importantly, his ability to see the wonders right in front of him. It's only when he's forced to leave his routine behind and venture into the land of endless dreams that his perspective begins to shift. His quest to find Migoi becomes a journey of rediscovery. He navigates surreal landscapes like the farm of the wealthy vegetable ladies, where vegetables talk and have personalities, and meets legendary figures like Uncle Koi in a completely new context. Through these fantastical encounters, Mr. Thou begins to realize that this magical world isn't just Migoi's fabrication, it's a forgotten part of his own childhood, a piece of his own soul that he buried under years of responsibility. Migoi's simple drawings were never just childish scribbles. They were maps to a world of joy, a way of transforming her own sadness into beauty. This journey teaches him and us that we are surrounded by magic, but we move too fast to see it. We scroll past sunsets on our phones instead of watching them paint the sky. We listen to podcasts while walking, missing the sound of the wind or the birds. We're so focused on getting to the next thing that we fail to be present in the only moment that truly exists, right now. So, here's your final action step. Practice a one-sense meditation for 3 minutes. Find a quiet place where you won't be interrupted. Close your eyes and choose one sense to focus on entirely. For example, choose hearing. Try to identify every single sound around you, from the furthest to the nearest. Don't label them as good or bad. Just notice them. Hear the hum of the refrigerator, the distant traffic, the sound of your own breathing. Choose touch. Notice the texture of your clothes against your skin, the temperature of the air, the feeling of your feet on the floor. By isolating one sense, you force your busy mind to slow down and anchor itself in the present moment. This simple practice helps you cut through the noise of adult life and appreciate the small, wonderful details that are always there, waiting for you to notice. So, let's recap the simple, powerful actions you can take to bring the magic of the land of endless dreams into your life. First, reclaim your imagination by scheduling 5 minutes of unproductive daydreaming. Second, express love through silent action by doing one small, selfless thing for someone else. And third, slow down and connect with the present by practicing a 3-minute, one-sense meditation. Remember, this isn't about a massive overnight transformation. It's about taking small, consistent steps to reintroduce wonder and presence into your daily routine. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. Start today and watch as the colors of your world begin to brighten. If this video resonated with you, please hit the like button. If we'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Which one of these action steps will you try first? And if you want more practical wisdom from great books to improve your life, make sure to subscribe to DreamAIReview and turn on notifications. Thank you for watching.